Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a huge apology. I was not aware that my camera, the camera holder and my lighting setup had actually turned so that it was actually, when I filmed the video for this, I was actually filming the dining room wall and a little bit of a chair. So rather than redo this page, which would mean another, I don't know, 30 some odd minute video, I will tell you how I did it and the steps I used. And I hope that that will be somewhat informative. Okay, so this was the original. It was a chaotic birthday party kind of look, and I'm going to be checking my camera every 10 seconds. And with lots of color and lots of, black kind of contrast. So first thing I did was choose my Distress Oxide colors, and I'll tell you what they are. There's Broken China, well, let's see, up at the top is Wilted Violet, Broken China, Cracked Pistachio, Mustard Seed, Carved Pumpkin, and Worn Lipstick. So those are the colors I used. So first thing I did was I scratched a streak across on my glass mat, spritzed it with a lot of water, and turned my paper over so that I could get these drippy, watery things. And then I used my foam applicator to make the darker streaks. So you can see the yellow's lighter here, the streaks started here, the green is there, some green mixed in with some yellow underneath it, so on and so forth. Then the next thing I did was use some heavy carvable molding paste through this stencil to make these arrows and these pointing up. So did those, kind of let that dry a bit. Did some stamping. I have the stars are from the Vicky Bouton Let's Wander stamp set. This kind of label shape came from, I believe this is Field Notes, or Field Notes. And I forget what else I used. The 1, 2, and the arrow came from this set by Tim Holtz. I did splatters with dilutions, shimmer spray, so that these black spots that you see actually have a shine to them. I used lots of Bramble Fox stars about, so this is an open star, and then I have others either contrasting or similar colors. Where I stamped the stars first, and where I stamped those, I added other stamps to kind of make clusters. I went back through, this title came from Bramble Fox. I added these little sprigs. I added the tangled embroidery thread, and this is upholstery thread. So two different kinds of thread there, kind of tangling out. I did some spritzing or dripping of water on the colors to give it that water reactive look, which is what you're seeing so vividly in the purple. You can see it here in the orange as well. I had some little multicolored buttons in my coconut shell, and I pulled those and kind of put those around, mostly topping similar colors. I used the 12, by the way, because that's how old Ava is, and it's a photo of her showing off her new hair growth after chemo. I had some, because the original had some of these round shapes, including this flare and so forth. I actually found 3 metal elements that had a round shape, 3 different colors of metal. I applied those. I use these things that I generally use as water droplets. They're kind of, let's see, I think I bought them to go in the bottom of a fish tank many thousands of years ago. And let's see, what else is there? I went back through my enamel drawer here and just pulled sheets that were near getting finished. And I killed off several. I found these little puffy hearts. I have enamel. There's a yellow in this one that is just too similar to the yellow that it's next to. So I'm gonna change that. I'm actually gonna take it off and put it down right here. And I'm going to pull a kind of light orange to go there. Okay. So that was a change. You're getting to see me change my design. When the texture paste dried, I used my Signo Uniball pen and outlined kind of in a doodly sort of fashion. I doodled circles around some of the, when I tried to make these streaks, by the way, and I was using my applicator here, the first time I put it down, it actually left a circle. So I decided, I kind of like circles, and there are circle elements that I'm going to be having in here anyway, so I kind of went with that. And let's see, what else? I think I've told you pretty much everything I did. I did not mention, I did not do any journaling before the end of the video, so I think I'm going to do that now, kind of right in here. Showing off her new pixie hair post chemo. Good. Let me see if I can get around this dot here to see the beanie off. And the date on it, I may write in this label. Today is July 2nd. This was actually June 30th, 2020. Okay, and then I used my 2020 stamp. I used various stamps, this little ticket from one place and so forth. Anyway, I wanted a mass of color in rainbow order with lots of black accents. I think that's what I've gotten. Again, very sorry for my camera malfunction. I need to tighten a screw with something a little stronger than my finger. So this was the original chaotic happy birthday page. This is a my version. It's a chaotic VaVa Voom page. And that's my son and my granddaughter Ava, and they're standing in front of one of my craft storage supply places. So thank you very much for